Hey guys, what is up and welcome to a new League of Legends video. Now in this video we'll be going over some new and interesting information regarding the whole Rune rework, the whole combining the runes and masteries into one, thing coming out in the preseason. There's a whole lot of information that we still don't really know all about, but we know that there's going to be a massive change with the runes and masteries coming out, probably in about a month and a half or something like that, right? Now this is going to be a pretty interesting post. Now the very first thing I want to talk about is going to be this right here specifically, based on the title and thumbnail. I'm sure this is what you guys are probably interested in. Channel blink, right? So essentially now there's going to be a new keystone. I'm assuming it's a keystone. I'm not entirely sure if it's a keystone. Does it say anywhere? It doesn't really say anywhere. I don't think it says anywhere. But anyway, it's going to be essentially a new keystone rune or just a rune or whatever that is called channel blink, which quite literally is using flash while flash is on cooldown, the summoner spell itself, right? Because keep in mind, summoner spells are still a thing, right? Those aren't being changed to our knowledge so far at all. They're still exactly as they are. So if you flash, well, no problem. You can just use this if you have this as your keystone on one of your keystone slots or whatever, and you can still flash, not a problem. Check it out. While flash is on cooldown, it is replaced by channel blink. Channel blink, channel blink. This is what it does. Channel for 2.5 seconds to blink to a new location. Cooldown is only 20 seconds. Not bad at all. It's a fairly low cooldown. And it goes on a 10-second cooldown when you enter combat, however. So you can't really use this, kind of like part way through combat and just use it to escape. Unless you have been out of combat for 10 seconds, people are chasing you, then you can maybe kind of stand in a bush and just, go over a wall or something like that. But it is going to be kind of a really cool way for champions that aren't very mobile, that have already used flash, that can still use this kind of method to get over to certain places, right? Now the cool thing about this also is the fact that a lot of champions that normally, if they have no flash at the moment, let's say someone like, I don't know, Orianna, right? Orianna has no flash. You obviously, you can kind of picture through the fog sometimes, where she would walk and how she would walk to a certain area. But now with this, if they have it slotted, of course, as their keystone or whatever, it's going to be a lot more difficult to predict their movement around the map and which path they took to get to like top lane or bot lane or this specific area to the jungle or to the team fight. Because now they can actually use channel blink in the fog where you don't see them to go over walls and they can take a completely different path, right? So it's pretty cool and it's going to make the game kind of more dynamic in a way. So this is a kind of a close-up of how it looks like. You can see, check it out. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. You guys can check it out. So yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? So again, you use it channels like that, boom, and then Akali goes right over the wall. So quite literally, using flash while flash is on cooldown, just of course with the 2.5 second channel instead. Other than that, it's essentially the same thing, right? Which is pretty cool. At the same time though, even though it's a pretty cool and it's definitely interesting and different, I'm not sure if I fully like it. I feel like, using flash, flash is like essentially the most popular summoner spell, period, in League of Legends. Pretty much like 99% of people will take flash, right? In 99% of their games. So if you use flash and it's on cooldown, like, you shouldn't be almost kind of quote-unquote rewarded for having it on cooldown, which I feel like this kind of does in a way. Obviously it's not as good as flash itself, but that's kind of what it does. I feel like flash should be just that summoner spell that you use in very specific scenarios, and if you don't have it on up, if it's on cooldown, you have to play in a completely different playstyle up until it's back up, right? So I feel like it should remain that, and I'm not sure if I fully like this whole giving you a flash while your flash is on cooldown business. You can see here, activation details, moving doesn't cancel the channel, but also doesn't move you much. So you can actually move very slightly, apparently, while channeling, which is even more weird. But being disabled or releasing the button early before the first blue line will cancel it. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that, honestly. It's a little weird. Channel blink gives you the map movement and big plays setup of flash at any time you wouldn't otherwise have flash. Essentially, flash is on cooldown. From creative jungle invades to side lane bush control, channel blink enables a highly specialized type of map mobility and strategic level avoidance. I mean, yeah, it does, sure, I agree, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know if I like it. I think it's just a little bit too much. It's too weird, right? But anyway, let's take a look at what other things are coming. So there's something called a Stopwatch, which essentially is going to be a Guardian's Angel as a keystone that costs you 300 gold, or 600 gold. Right, so what do we have here? Unique active, stasis, become invulnerable and untargetable for 2.5 seconds, unable to move, attack, blah, 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 same thing as Zanya's, but it's a one-time use, aka it breaks, right? Stopwatch is a new component of Zanya's and Guardian's Angel. It is meant to let you react a painful situation the moment it becomes an issue and follow up with a solution for the rest of the game. One-time use means that once you use it, it shatters or breaks, right? And then you get the broken Stopwatch. You can actually upgrade it. After breaking one Stopwatch, it can be upgraded by the shopkeeper into a I believe it's Zanya's, but let's keep reading. A broken Stopwatch can still be upgraded into Zanya's and Guardian's Angel, which is pretty cool. It just cannot be used again. Well, this is Rune's Corner. What's with the item? Perfect timing. Start Yeah, that is kind of weird. Yeah, it's not really a rune. It's like not even a rune. It's like an item now, right? Which is so weird. There's another one called Perfect Timing. Start the game with a commencing stopwatch that transforms into a stopwatch after 6 minutes. Okay, so that's actually related to this. This literally becomes this. Into stopwatch after 6 minutes reduces the cooldown of Zarya's Hourglass and Guardian's Angel by 15%. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Perfect Timing enables stopwatch potentially even before your first back. It turns stopwatch into a tool to let you transform an early risk play into being solidly in your favor. Perfect Timing is meant as one of the sharpest reactions in Runes Reforged, a direct answer or enabler to early dives in very specific matchups at the cost of asking you to consider what your rune builds will look like with the inspiration style, at least one other option. Okay, that's pretty cool. You know, I like that. I actually kind of like that. That's pretty interesting, right? This, I don't like it too much. This, pretty cool. Not bad. Now we have one more thing we have to take a look at. Store credit. You can enter debt to buy items. The amount you can borrow increases over time. Debt limit is 150 plus 5 per minute. Lending fee 50 gold per item. That one I'm not entirely sure how I feel. I feel like it could be pretty cool, honestly. I feel like this is very interesting, and I can see it working. I can see it being there, and you know, just a cool thing to have. I'm just kind of fixated on this at the moment because I don't know how much I like this whole channel blink while Flash is on cooldown business. I feel like you should not be rewarded. Flash is a critical summoner spell. You use it in critical situations. If you use it poorly, you should be punished for that. You know? That's what I feel like. I don't know. But I want to hear what you guys think, you know? Let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. You know, if you think it's a cool idea or whatever, then I guess let me know that. If you don't, then say you don't and what they can maybe change. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit it with that like button, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace, peace, peace.